Thank you for joining us for To Be Like Me Tuesday. My name is Emily and I am your host. Today you are going to meet Lee Reeves, a To Be Like Me leader. He is going to be talking about stuttering and communication. Please watch this video, share it with friends, and don't forget to comment with questions. Hi Lee, how are you today?
Oh, hi, Emily. I'm doing fine, thank you.
I'm going to ask you a few questions if that's okay.
You bet.
So I understand you're a leader for To Be Like Me. How do you like to teach kids about stuttering?
Well, that's a great question, Emily. I like to teach kids about communication in general, and then talk about stuttering as an aspect of a communication disorder. You notice that D that I got caught on right there when I said disorder is a stuttering block, and I get stuck. And that's how people who stutter describe what's going on. They feel stuck. They don't want to stutter. It's not something we've learned how to do. We wouldn't choose to stutter, but it's just a natural interruption in our flow of speech. What makes it difficult, Emily, is that at a very young age, people then begin reacting to the way we're talking and letting us know, in a sense, that how we're talking is not normal, it's not right. And so then that causes a lot of concern and anxiety and fear to talk because we don't think we can do it correctly. It doesn't take long then for us to develop a lot of anxiety about speaking. But it's important to know that even though we look like we might be nervous when we're talking, we're not stuttering because we're nervous. We're nervous because we stutter. So does that make sense?
Yes.
So that's important. And I think that's what I try to relay to students, to understand that when they run across a friend or a family member or someone who's struggling to speak and who might stutter, to be patient with them and to just wait and allow them to say what they want to say, because it's more important what they have to say than how they're saying it.
That is great advice. And did you ever get bullied?
Yes, I did get bullied, but it wasn't awful in my life. Mostly what happened to me that I remember is folks laughing at me, and my classmates laughing in class when I was trying to talk. And I wouldn't always see them, but I could hear them. And it felt like everyone in the class was laughing at me. But reality is as I got older and looked back on that, it was really only one or two that might have been laughing. And many times they were laughing because they didn't know what else to do. They didn't know what I was doing. So for them, it was unusual. And sometimes when we're faced with things that surprise us, one of the natural responses to laugh or to kind of giggle. But it's a real problem for some people, and that's why we need to educate others about stuttering, so that other children don't really get laughed at or don't really get bullied. The last thing that I would say is this: that about 1% of the population stutters. So it's quite common, actually. There's about almost 70 million people worldwide, 3.5 million people in the United States alone who stutter. So it occurs, and but there's nothing wrong with someone who stutters other than the fact that they have trouble sometimes getting their words out. They get stuck. I hope that helps.
That's very helpful. Well, thank you so much, Lee, for answering my questions. You did a great job.
Well, thanks for asking, and good luck on your project.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Lee. You gave such great advice on how to be patient when somebody is struggling to speak. We had such great information that later this week we'll be posting another interview with David Alpuche and David Robinson. They will also be talking about stuttering. Please stay tuned. Bye!